Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give my honest thoughts on how that Kickstarter project is being ran. And today I'm very excited to be checking out the 23rd most popular project in all of games. That is Finding Anastasia Deluxe. Help you reunite Anastasia with her grandmother, the Empress, in a social deduction game for 1 to 15. Okay. So it goes up to 15 players. I do like the fact that they squeeze that right into that little blurb. I would like to know the time. I'd like to know the player count. You know, is this more like a resistance style game, or is this more of a little bit of a heavy style game? What age can I probably start introducing family to this? But just the fact that you spotlight 1 to 15 minutes, or 15 players gets me excited. I'm assuming these are... It's kind of hard to tell. Like, everything kind of blends in, because the colors all blend in. But it looks like it has little wooden meeples. Cool. Wasn't expecting that. Alright. I'd like to know a little bit more. Yeah, because this is a smaller box game. What's the price? I'm assuming it's probably less than 30 bucks. If it's... Actually, you know what? Maybe it's... I can't tell. We'll get into the video. As always, when we go into this, 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? Hey, Sean.
A real legend.
Maxim, have I ever told you about when I was in the Red Army?
Da, Sasha, many times.
But have I ever told you about the night? The night I set Anastasia free. Empress, I have come to tell you.
Anastasia? Alive?
A tabletop game with mystery and intrigue. The Empress invites all to a meeting, where among those invited, she will find Anastasia. Each guest at the party has a hidden objective and ability which is unlocked when they are revealed.
This was not what I was expecting from a 1 to 15 player game. I am very intrigued. This definitely looks more gamey than I was expecting to when I heard social deduction that goes up to 15 players. You know, typically, like, let's just think, 15 player social deduction games, you typically have, what, 1 card? Maybe if you're Blood on the Clock Tower, you have 1 card and a big player board. It's just 15 player social deduction, but with gamery stuff that gets me excited. I think maybe the beginning was a bit long, but yeah, I was interested.
Use your cards wisely. Use the clues to deduce fact from fiction. When a guest answers a question, the Empress's gifts are planted on the board. And if a guest should answer a question where there are riches, then the guest receives them. These riches are then used to perform actions. Eventually, this results in revealing another player's role. Only the wisest will be capable of finding Anastasia. On Kickstarter soon.
That is really interesting. That, like, gameplay-wise, I'm just intrigued. I think the video did a good job of intriguing me in the game, making it say, wow, 1 to 15, you're answering questions. It felt a little Clue-ish, where you're giving out information, but the same, I don't know. I want to know more. This one has certainly caught me off guard with this video, so not what I was expecting. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, though. Hello and welcome. Some of you may know me from my board game review YouTube channel, Gamers Remorse. Others, you may know me from my last 2 successful Kickstarter campaigns, Unlock the Mansion of Mana, and Shogun Shogun. I've been making board games for a little over 15 years, and I've got some really interesting ideas that I'd like to share with the world. That is how I arrived at Kickstarter. I need your help. If these ideas are ever going to see the light of day, I need you to help make this a reality. So let's do this. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's take a little bit about me. First and foremost, I am a father of 2 beautiful daughters, Lydia and Charlotte. I have also been blessed to be married to an amazing wife, Leah, for 9 years. I'm an engineer who spends most of the time... So I really like this section right here. Because I've seen people do this before where they write all about themselves, and I've seen people do this before where they write all about their pedigree, and I personally think your pedigree should come before you. And they did that. Like, they put everything like, hey, I do YouTube reviews, I played a lot of games, I've made 2 successful games, the Can You Do It? I already feel comfortable. And then you give me the personal touch, and now I want to see you succeed even more. So I think this is a really solid about the creator area. Let's check out the fire. And then we do have 1 collaborator, so we should have some decent customer service in there. So this one was canceled. It was 1 to 8 players. That's interesting. So they added 7 players. Unlocked. I know this one is out. Shogun Showdown. I believe that... Yeah, I think I know this one is out as well. Yeah, I think these are definitely long out. Anyone not received this 7 years ago, they took care of it 7 years ago, and hey, there's Ben. Updates. Bigger Finding Anastasia relaunch, bigger, better, and more value. Unlock that. So yeah, these are all out. Feel comfortable. Can you do it? Check mark. Yes, feel comfortable. Oh, let's check to make sure this isn't a flaming dumpster fire. 99% sure it's not, because only 217 comments. Contents don't fit in box. I'm using Dragon Shield, so they're having issues with the box size. Game arrived in Finland with all the extra cards. Looks good. I received my copy in Australia. Everything appears to be... So yeah. Can you do it? I feel comfortable. Check mark. Do I want it? Check mark. Minus. I'm intrigued. You haven't got me completely, but I am damn intrigued, especially because, like, this is the player area. All right. And look, okay. So this I do think should be spotlighted a little bit more. 8+ years. So it goes ages 8+, and then I immediately know this is potentially a family weight game that I could play as well. So I think that would be something that would be worthwhile on that main image, because I go, oh, 1 to 15 players, age 8+. And now you've opened up a whole new category in my brain of, hey, maybe we play this on Thanksgiving, maybe we play this on Christmas, maybe we play this, family get-togethers, that sort of thing, because it's a family weight game. And I've had such good results with the Coup and the Resistance and other social deduction games with families. Ahoy there, new party. I love games like this, intelligent and clever. Okay, so they're saying it's an intelligent and clever game. I'd like to know why. I like the fact that I can play this with family, sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Okay. I don't think those are the best quotes, just because of, like, this essentially tells me it's intelligent and clever. And this one tells me I can play with my family, which is like, yeah, ages 8+. I already knew that. Oh my gosh, new party. You are off the chain. Thank you for the super chat. Finding Anastasia is a social deduction game for 1 to 10 players, or 1 to 15 with the Palace Service expansion. Excellent. I immediately was like, what? 1 to 10? I thought this was 1 to 7 on the last campaign, and then I thought it said 1 to 15 on the front, but you just clearly said Palace Service expansion. I say, okay, cool. So it's not only the base game I'm getting, but the base game plus the expansion, because obviously I'm not a chump. I have more than 9 friends. I need that 15-player expansion. But I think most people would just be more inclined to do that. If you're getting a game that plays up to 10 players, I think you're like, well, in the back of your mind, you're like, what happens if we get to 15, though? What if we get to 11? We're at board game. We are such a weird hobby. Finding Anastasia will not be available in retail stores after the conclusion of this Kickstarter campaign, so back it today. Game overview. Shortly after the fall of the Russian Empire, there's a rumor that the Tsar's yada yada Anastasia. What do I want? What do I want? I just want the price. I want to know what I'm buying here. I want to see the box. I want to see the size of the box. I want to see the expansion. I want to know that the expansion fits into the main box, which would be nice. Public clues are tracked. Gain and spend gems. This is nice. Oh my. This is actually a super useful player reference card, and I like the fact they zoomed in on that as well, because that looks really good. Their chief reveals what's in the box. So $35. Okay. 50 red gemstones, 12 character abilities, 12, and I said around $30. Once again, I don't know quite the size of this. 5 trinket clues, 5 story clues, 5 location clues, 15 unclues, game board, 10 player aid envelopes. Okay. And so now, that $35 price point, I love your content, your enthusiasm is contagious. Well, excellent. And I love the fact that you enjoy joining us, because I love doing these streams. It's so fun. But this right here, this is where we start to see more of that value, because, like, these are unique components. Oh, you're going to get your own envelope. You're going to be tucking stuff in there, passing it to people. It looks secret. It looks thematic. And then we got the velvet gem bag. Envelopes open to reveal hidden clue. 40 player meeples, and once again, these are what they're focusing on the front. And then we have the all-in, $59. That's $1 less than MSRP, and I immediately say, okay, I'm in. This is going to be the most popular pledge level. Clearly, I think. Deluxe game as above, plus the following Enchanted Gems. What is this? 25 gems, varying colors, an Enchanted Gem rule booklet. Ooh, so different gems do different things on the board. More game that I can eventually unlock with my 7, 8, 9-year-old who was already playing the game with. So now, yeah, I think, ooh, this is great. This is good stuff. I'm getting the idea that, like, this is going to be a game that's going to be able to grow with my family, assuming we like the game. This is the Palace Service expansion. This one adds 5 new characters, so you can go up to 15 players. The butler, the chef, the artist. More variability, more awesome. I want it. And then it comes with the playmat. You snuck in the playmat. Okay, so here's the one thing. I feel like this would have been so much better spotlighted in the video, maybe at the end. Because the bottom line is, I feel like most people are sitting through your video. It was an interesting video. As I said, Sean said, it wasn't what we expected. And a minute 30, that's not that long. So maybe at the end it'd be like, make sure to get the deluxe all in to get the Enchanted Gems Palace Servants expansion. That now makes it up to 15 players. And the neoprene stitched mat. Love they snuck in that playmat for $59. Solid price for content. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't bat an eye. I see this, I say 50. Like, this one, I was like, yeah, okay. It's 35, okay. But this one, 59. I'm getting 2 expansions. I'm getting up to 15 players. I'm getting what looks like get the quality meeples, the already deluxified games, plus a larger playmat. So what is it? So does this one come with a playmat? No, this one doesn't come. It comes with a board, right? Because it says 25% larger playmat, which made me think there was another playmat, but no, okay. So they're saying it's larger than the board. Beautiful. Larger gameplay surface. Okay. The Enchanted Gem Expansions adds additional gemstones and special one-time use abilities in exchange for discarding those special gems. This exciting new expansion adds an extra level of depth and gameplay that makes Finding Anastasia that much more of a thrilling experience. The Palace Servants Expansions adds all new supportive characters. So, okay, cool. And I want it. I mean, obviously, because that price, and I'm intrigued, and you did a good job. I felt comfortable. Can you do it? Do I want it? How much is it? Yes. I just need the shipping, and boom, start throwing money. All right. Reviews. I like the fact that I can play this with family, sit back, relax, and enjoy it. So we're still using the same quote. Not a big fan of that. I'm never a big fan of, like, regurgitated quotes, but I didn't think that quote was that solid in the first place. Maybe focusing on something about this game you like. It felt familiar. It felt like this game meets that game. Or something. Because I'm sure they said something like that. I love this intelligent and clever. Hilarious and good fun. Hilarious. Wasn't the word I was expecting. And good fun. Yeah, you're just throwing the superlatives in here. I'd much rather have the quotes where you're telling me about something they liked, but it's like a specific part of the game. Oh, I loved how we had to come together to try and do this or do that. And I say, oh, that reminds me of this game or that game. And you just make these connections. And I feel like that's what a good quote does. Hilarious and good fun. I say, okay. Whatever. I find the Resistance hilarious when my aunt starts screaming at my other aunt because of this or that. You know, it's just, I'm not a big fan of those quotes. Ahoy, Jeremy. 12.5, so we got some stretch goals planned here, and they're not up at the top yet, but that's because we haven't started to hit them yet. So whatevs. Box upgrade, 18K. Tarot-sized guest cards. Oh no, that's a good one. Box upgrade, whatevs. More to be revealed. So I feel like that one's a solid one. The other ones, I'm like, okay, those are nice. As a way to invest our campaign and encourage, wait, what? And encourage community feedback, we have implemented what we call funder achievements. By performing certain social goals, the community will earn tokens, which will then be voted on for free upgrades to the end product. If you haven't already, please look now and see how you can get involved. This is cool. All right, so we're getting into something different, something unique here. I like it. I don't like how far it's buried down here, but I still like it. Canvas-style box. Wall hangings. What does that mean? 7 crowns. Complete task and vote on... What am I doing here? Oh, we have to get crowns, and we can get a canvas-style box. With wall hanging. Oh! It's going to have a thing on the back of the box where you can hang it on a wall? I guess you know what? I kind of like that. Yeah, they don't seem very committed to an opinion in those quotes. Yeah, it's just... I'm sure there's something better in those quotes you could pull out of those preview videos, but it's just those... uninspiring. Yeah, this is cool, and I've actually seen probably 3 or 4 people do this, where they take expansion boxes or games that they really love, and they got deluxified boxes, and they hang it up on the wall. My buddy Ronnie used to be doing this. He used to have them all over his house. I thought it was so cool. He'd have expansion boxes everywhere. He'd use them as art. And I think this is a really neat one, actually. Double gemstones. I don't know why I need that, but okay. New meeple. Group voted. Wow, is this gameplay? Or is this just, is there going to be more variety in the meeples? That's really hot. So newsletter subscribers, we get a crown. So this is cool. Do I click on it? It's not clickable. Because I'd do this right now. I would click this so hard right now, and I'd become a Board Game Geek fan. I'd follow you on Facebook right now. I wouldn't do that one. Fan photo dressed like a princess. Sure, I don't care. Okay, so here we go. So we do have links, but it's like, I'd make this clickable, and I imagine they didn't because it's all one image. But if these are separate images, yeah, make that clickable, because I do it right now. IP23 in a heartbeat, and I imagine there's a lot of people, if they made it easier, they'd do it. BGG Finding Anastasia link. You know what? I'll still do it. I'll do it. Boom. What am I doing here? What do I do? Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Bam. I subscribe. I don't know. I'm out of here. I'm not subscribed. That's too much. I'm a fan. I did it. Awesome. Okay. And 37. I think that means we got a crown. Boom! I'm not even backing this campaign, and I got excited. And that's why I think social stretch goals are so cool. Like, that's our fourth crown. So I'm like, ooh, okay, so we're going to get meeples. We're going to get that. You know, that's why I love social stretch goals. How to play, download the game rules, play on Tabletop Simulator. That's really nice. Once again, I think this could be a little bit higher. Like the components, setup looks clean. Okay. Oh, and then they got the big shot of what it all looks like. This looks like a really solid rule booklet. Okay, getting walls of text, but oh, here we go. Yeah, I like this game from just a game point. Oh, how to play 1 to 3 player rules. Okay. I didn't realize this goes 1 to 15 players, so you can play this solo. That's what? But looks like a fully comprehensive. How to play video. Excellent. Sean explains the 4+ and plays through a round. So this is a how to play. So they got okay. And this is 4+. So there's 2 sets. So you play 1 to 3, you play 4+. Great. Love it. Those are what I like to see. I'm curious as well. Shipping and packaging, $10 additional per item. What were the okay, what other per item? What could I get? Was there add-ons? I didn't think there was add-ons. What else did I get? Oh, the playmat. Okay, so you're paying an extra $4. So this is a clean, clear shipping area. 10 to Canada, 15 to Mexico, 10 to United States, 15 to United States. Now imagine you're gonna get jacked by the VAT. We get bit Russia. As with previous project, we'll be shipping all pledge levels from reputable fulfillment partners around the world. This project is U.S. Australia friendly. This means the rewards bound to those regions from within their respective communities will not pay any VAT. Wow. So I go back to, oh man, yeah, I don't like that. I go back to what we were talking about, that main image. And like, I was like, okay, it showcases the meeples and the art and cool, but it was like I feel like there could be so much more information here. And I also would spotlight that a little bit earlier. EU friendly, like no VAT. That's huge. Yep, so customers or duties too. This is fantastic. This is a great shipping area. I think it's just buried way too low. And that's what I always say, why not put it right underneath the add-ons? Like, boom, close the deal. Close the deal. If I'm that convinced by your video and this great shipping area, I say, all right, $69. I'm in, I'm out. I got everything I want. Boom, done. EU, $15. Yeah, so there's $74. When's the last time one of my EU watchers spent $74? Is like I feel like that's pretty damn good. And then they're saying a 5-pound box. Looky there. I see the value right now. I already was good on your shipping aspect. Oh, this is the base pledge. Where's the all-in deluxe? Okay, I take it back. I now kind of don't like the shipping area here. Because now this is the base pledge, or is this the deluxe pledge? Because I think the high-res print and play. Come on, nobody wants that. Get out of here with that. But this one. So is this the base? So it says deluxe edition, but this says base pledge, and then this is the all-in deluxe, and this says base pledge. Does that mean they all are $10? So this went from being a really great shipping area to being less of a great shipping area? Because I'm not 100% sure. But granted, either way, like the price is still, I think it's a solid price, and I do like that shipping area. But yeah, get that extra pledge, make this cleaner, clearer. Because I'm assuming the 5-pound box has to be the all-in deluxe, right? It's not the deluxe edition, but I don't know. It's your game. You tell me. Follow us on Facebook, Board Game Geek, Wristed Challenges. All right, let's check out the FAQ, the updates, the comments. And once again, so we had 32 people get the original, and then 148. No FAQ. No FAQ. Updates. All right. It's Anastasia's Tale Again. Here is how you can help. This was posted yesterday. 1 comment, 7 hearts. Low, but there's 187 people here, so it's not a massive project. So we do need to take that into consideration. We cannot tell you how excited we have for you to come along this journey. After only a few hours, we have reached 62% funding with 135 backers of Finding Anastasia. We couldn't be happier. As things go well, a call for support. As some of you know, Kickstarter campaigns do best when they fund on day one of a campaign. As much, we ask that you reach out to your friends, your families. Here are some highlights to offer them. 1 to 15 players, amazing artwork, cutest little meeples, gameplay that's both challenging and engaging. In addition, we fund on day one. We will throw in mystery guests to be included in all versions of Finding Anastasia. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Because now that's not going to happen. So now it's like, oh, if you add additional items in the pledge manager, this may increase your shipping cost, i.e. buying multiple copies is my interpretation. Okay. I'm wondering, because if it's $10 for both of them, like, I think it could be a little bit clearer, and you could fix it with just a sentence. This covers both of the pledge levels. Like, bam, all you're done. A reminder. As a reminder, for those that have been with us through the first campaign, and an announcement for those who are new to the campaign, on the top of the funding stretch goals, we have a series of social stretch goals, or funder achievements that were offered in the backers decide. And here's the thing, if you get funded, I think all that stuff needs to get bumped straight to the top. Social stretch goals, regular stretch goals, all that sort of cool stuff. Maybe not the tip top, but dang near to the top, because that's the cool stuff. Like, this is neat. This is fun. One of these crowns, thank you. Ooh, how did we get this thing funded today? Shared on my Discord. What else? Think. We're Dino. Think. All right, so they got one person commenting on it. I would always end with a question. I think it's just a good rule of thumb. Just backed all in. Best of luck. P.S. Getting a 404-page error at the download rules link through both Chrome on my desktop and Safari on my phone. I don't know why. Oh, they fixed it. So it was down. So that's good. That's good. And this is why it's great to have good customer service. You know, somebody else might miss what Lucas said, and then I might have clicked there and said, come on, Sean, why are the rules not there? How could you possibly launch the Kickstarter campaign? Blah, 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 blah. But because they're good on customer service, they notice that sort of thing. They pop in the comments. Now we got 2 comments here, and we got him looking good on the customer service. Great. Dang it, we're still 24% shy of funded, and only 46 remaining before the princess turns back into a pumpkin or something. It's possible. I'm mixing up. Indeed, we missed this goal, but no worries. I see that some funder achievements were unlocked, but also I believe Princess didn't turn into a pumpkin. I think the pumpkin was turned into a carriage, but the glass is okay. I realize it's a great time. And so here he is churning, constantly in here on every single comment. Awesome. Awesome. Love it. And final grade. Here we go. So, Finding Anastasia Deluxe. Do I want it? Yes. I thought the video was intriguing. It was not what I was expecting. It looks like a very unique game, period. And anytime I see a unique game, and the deeper you get into the board game hobby, the more you see unique games, or games you're like, wow, that is really different, the more those games stick out to you. So do I want it? Yes. This looks interesting. Can you do it? Yes. I think you did a great job on that one spot. You said, hey, I made 2 games. I've already done it. Won't come out to retail, yada, yada, yada. Can you do it? Feel comfy. How much is it? I think the price is fantastic. I think that potentially, I think $69 all in. You know, because it's only $59. $59 all in. So right here, just at $59 for the 1 to 50, you know, the all in, like the big boom. And then over on the side, you say no VAT to UK, you show those company names. So immediately you got more people clicking from all around the world that are like, okay, you know, I'm not going to get jammed by the shipping on this. I'm intrigued. And then I see that $59 price and I say, that seems like a very reasonable price, especially considering I'm getting a playmat, I'm getting a 1 to 15 player game with great artwork, cool meeples. So how much is it? I think it's a really rock solid price. So overall, I think this is a very well ran Kickstarter. I think the organization, I think some things could be moved around, maybe because, like, let's see. Like, those quotes, they don't really do it for me on convincing the game, and then we're talking about gameplay and asking questions. And it's like, this is good stuff, but it's like, I think we just get down to business. Like, right here. Okay, that pledge level, $35. I say, all right, it's not great, but it's not bad. All in, $59, and I'm convinced. Boom. I'm ready to pay you money right now. And I don't even really know what these expansions do that much. I just know this adds 5 players. And then you tell me a little about the expansions. I'm even more ready to pay you money. You tell me about the playmat. I say, I don't need that. I already have one. Thank you, sir. And then we get to reviews, and it's like, no, like, why could, like, I think there could be ways to generate buzz and get people more, I don't know. And overall, though, I think it's a really solid project. I'm going to give it an A-. But let me know. I'm really hoping this one gets funded. Good luck to developer on this one. Likewise, and they're only $2,000 off. I imagine they definitely will. 18 days left to go. But yeah, this looks really cool. I'm going to give this one an A-. Not the biggest fan of organization, but overall, I think it's a really well-ran Kickstarter. But let me know in the comments below what is your grade for Finding Anastasia Deluxe. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye!